to vomiting. Yes. Wash that out. Oh, oh. Come here. There we go. Oh. And now for the traditional eating of something. Here, not. There we go. Level. Ah. Pudding. This is my last pudding. I have no more pudding. There we go. No. Catnip is horrible. I would never endorse doing catnip. Especially the good Colombian stuff. Hombre. I have never done catnip. Never will. Ah, yes. I live again. Bruno. Oh, you gotta be kidding me, really? What I need is I need the stupid Zuru crossbow. Crossbow is what I need. Or I can have a decent handle on that thing. Or something that looks like it that's decent. Or the broken Fortnite shotgun. That's the one that Walcom snapped in two over his knee. Has a decent kind of stock on it. Macabro, how you doing? No. I was told I'm going bald back here. I can feel it. I'm going bald up here too. Look at that. Jesus. I drop the camera a little. There we go. Oh, a little business to attend to tonight. Should have done it with the video, but I don't know where my camera stuff went. Kind of lost it. It's really annoying. I don't have a program yet that will record on this little guy. I have to get my old computer running one of these days for that. No, Siri, I don't want anything. Little skull. It's my attempt to make a skull, not a ping pong ball. It was bad. I mean, it's cool looking. Don't get me wrong. I think it's cool looking, but it's not going to work. I got a teddy bear. Well, kind of had a teddy bear. Got the part of the bike on the front. I have to take parts of them off. Have to set them over. You see where I'm going with this. You know, little chibi Ghost Rider. That just doesn't work. So I'm on the hunt for a skull for that. The little one I had is too little. The body's fat. Yeah. Hey, Griever. We'll be talking about you in a minute or so. Oh, the Happy Halloween. Oh, the balls. Mad balls. Oh yeah, worried all the time. Constantly worried. This is a button or is this food? It's not food. I don't know what it is. It's not food. Okay. Oh, that's a hell of an angle, ain't it? Like a runway. God. Oh my God. Sliding on this chair. It's highly not cool. Oh, oof. I have to remember to pick up little birds somewhere. I need the wings. The little death angels I make. Their wings are cool, but I want more traditional wing from someone. And I disturbed them, so now the dust is all screwed up. Damn it. Oh well. Not much. Not much. Trying to keep motivation going. I've done that by sleeping and laying in my chair, watching TV on every day off I've had so far since I completed the Iron Hand, because I just keep oh, D&D, yeah, that's definitely important. You should definitely do that. Uh, the what was I saying? Oh, because they keep having to have me working day on, day off, 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 and it's really, really annoying. It's jump schedule sucks. It ends this week, so this week I go back to a normal type of schedule, which is good. I just wish it would have happened a little earlier. It would have been nicer. It would have been a lot nicer. Oh, God. Pinching. Give me a pinch on my leg. It's really uncomfortable. Part of this chair is digging into my leg. Whew. I haven't sat in it for a while. I forget how to sit in this thing. Ooh. Uh, a couple more minutes here, and then we'll do the whole get to the part of the stream, which is important. A couple of things tonight we need to discuss about. Cool. That's actually going to be partly valid. One of the things I want to talk about tonight. Uh, hello, industries. I'm not even going to try. I will butcher the rest of your name later. Um, golly. Mr. Industries, Mr. Industries. Oh, man. I actually got some people up here. Archen. Yeah, I'm just going to call you Industries. Or Shabadoo. So I called the one girl at work till I got her name right. Kept calling her Shabadoo. Why do you call me that? Oh my God, that's so bad. Like, what is it? It's okay. It's okay, Bonica. I can call you Shabadoo. Oh Lord. Hey, there are my markers. I've been looking for these sitting in plain sight. These are the markers. They use those to do the boxes. They're still partially relevant. What the hell is this? Oh, sorry. Mug. Tape took a skirt like stooge mug with tape. Set. It's okay. I got another Another stooge mug upstairs. Let's downgrade that one. Yeah, that is weird. I don't know. Like the other day, I was heading over the mountain, and like it didn't cut the satellite radio off either. So maybe it's that one you get every year. Chicken nuggets. Oh, I haven't had those in a while. Ooh, no, I lie. I think I had them 2 or 3 weeks ago. They little, and they were like $1 or $2, and I had some bagels, little mini bagels at home, and I didn't feel like spending a lot of money, so I bought chicken nuggets because it was late. I was hungry and I wanted to go to bed. Okay, so let's see. That's a box. What was in here? No, I didn't get my McDonald's bucket. See, honestly, I thought about getting one, but it's just I got nowhere to put this stuff. I'll just start saying no to things, which is sucky, but absolutely true. Because it's a hot dog. Oh, it's a hot dog monster. Oh, my niece did this. Hot dog. No, eat me. Can't jot notes on that piece of paper. Okay, here we go. Let's see here. Was out. And toy thing. Okay. Yeah, they still don't stack booze in them though. I mean, it's adult Happy Meal, but they still don't booze in them. Got it. Okay, one more minute. I have to fix my nail. This is like I am still learning to get good at this. Got an infection on the side of my nail, like you get every once in a while. On a sore spot, and it collapsed. Now it left that little hard tunnel on the side, like it do. So I need to cut it away. So it stops snagging on stuff. That way. Don't keep being in pain on it. Look, it's. Oh, no, I doubt that's a coincidence only. I really doubt that's a coincidence. Being that Jimmy Lee Curtis is like, I'm done with this. Still haven't seen it yet, though, so no spoilers. Saw Antlers, though. Well, we'll talk about that. Okay. First, yeah, I got a friend that works here. Okay, first order of business is let's see. Let's go with what have I been doing? Sleeping in a chair, doing nothing, trying to get motivation to keep up. Okay, that's good. Next thing is yes, there is going to be a toy drive for this year. It will happen. First off, I need anybody that sees this to, if you haven't gotten your stuff yet, and I know I have one or two things to send out, send me a notification of your stuff on either back to another social media platform, preferably on the same one that you didn't get your stuff yet, so I can check my list because my records have apparently been incomplete. I thought I had everything written down, and apparently I did not. I screwed something up or lost a paper or something like that, and my records are incomplete. I would have thought I had them out by now. I've been trying to get that a word out for that for a while, but I've been lazy and not doing it because I want to get all that other crap out. And there will be changes to the toy drive this year that will pretty much remove me from shipping. So nobody will have to worry about the stuff getting out like by the time this time again next year from this year that's gonna end because I'm gonna scale it. God, there's so much dust. I'm gonna scale it back and see if I can work some magic another way around because last year I had a lot of stuff and it was grand, but it just was too much stuff, too much stuff, too much stuff to deal with. So if you haven't gotten your thing, and I'm gonna make a little short for this, I guess. Send me your email or whatever on how you contacted me the first time, and let me know what the hell it was supposed to be, and that way I can verify it that I didn't get it out and I'm an idiot and lazy idiot, and I can take care of that. Secondly, thing tied to the toy drive, uh, Griever is doing his extra life thing again. I will be taking monetary donations for Extra Life. Griever is also doing a drive. If you have not seen his thing, he is giving away, I believe, I think it was his plus bow, which is a kind of a little bit of a dated thing for Nerf stuff, but it's still nonetheless it's a plus bow. That's a piece of Nerfing history. That was something that's really cool and was actually made. Oh, well, I'm making the announcement now. So sorry, screwed up there. Uh, I'm actually planning something that's gonna make like I will not be touching many prizes. I will probably only if I get it the way I want it to go, I will only be touching the prize that I need to ship, and hopefully the other people will be shipping once I get a hold of them shipping their prizes, and I can just give them money after when they ship them. It'll be much easier. That way I never have to touch anything. It'll be so much better because it just goes out then. Uh, so Griever will be making an announcement about his thing again tomorrow. I will be running with him on the donations at $5 a pop. Is one donation considered for a toy? So that will be in there with that. I'm not sure if it's going to run. I think I'm going to start that when I run my drives to, which do pretty good. For information for that, you go check out Griever Nerfing Lionheart Customs and check out his channel. I believe it is the most recent video up, and it will tell you everything about Extra Life that you really do need to know because it's a pretty cool charity. Basically, it's a win-win. He plays video games and gets paid to do it, and the money goes to help sick kids, which win-win. Yeah, homely. That's definitely the one downside to this is the box art will most likely not be on the boxes unless I ship the boxes to the people that have them, which I know, but I will gladly trade that off in order to get people's stuff to them in a timely manner, so I can run another charitable thing like I want to do during the summer, but I just don't do them because I have all the other stuff that keeps piling up. He's got his donation page up in the little thing here. Okay, and then the third one, or 4th or whatever, is I would, if you guys have pictures of my boxes, have my boxes, my box art, stuff like that. Griever's got a lot of it. Probably the largest collection of artwork outside of the folder rotting behind my corner over there, uh, which is surreal. Uh, Please take a photo of it and send it to me. I would really appreciate it. You can send it to my email account. You can send it to my Facebook. You can post it on my Facebook, Clowny's Facebook. You can post it. You can send it direct message or through Instagram. I'd just like to see some of those photos again so I can make a little folder of them because I kind of lost all that stuff there. So start a Nerf gallery. Yeah, I would like to see some of those again. And I've gotten a lot more ornate, as you guys can see with the latest stuff. And the homely, I think he got one of the more ornate ones that came out now, and I know Josh did. I found these colored markers, and then I found these metallic markers, and I love these little metallic markers. Well, they're not little, they're Sharpies, but these things are so cool. Like this silver is just absolutely awesome. It's so cool. It's a drawing from the End of War 2018. Drawing from End of War 2018. Oh, no, wait. 2018. That was the custom hammer shots? Was that the hammer shots? I think it was hammer shots. Must have been hammer shots. I don't have the second one. Was that Godzilla? Did you lose Godzilla? Oh, well, now you have the other one hanging on your door. Did you lose my Godzilla, you bugger? There ain't another phone. They're trapped in my phone over there. Just shot. I probably shouldn't drink it like this. Oh, yeah, I remember those. I was thinking of box. Yeah, Wolfman, Zombie, and not Dracula. It was Frankenstein. Frankenstein was the last one to go. I was surprised nobody went for Frankenstein. It was the Griever skull. Oh God, I can barely remember what they look like. Well, Clamato beer and slow. Oh God, what? I mean, I hate my body, but Clamato beer in supersized Macho Man Slim Jim. Oh, okay, word to the wise. Nobody follow Macabro into the bathroom. Jesus. I ate a pickled hot dog yesterday and I took a bite of it, and the first thing I thought was, this tastes like heartburn. I guess this isn't good. I've been, excuse me. Yeah, it's still there. It's still there. Mellow yellow or clam juice. Oh, yeah, good night, Griever. Good night. Mellow yellow or clam juice. It's kind of the same thing, I think. Yeah, so that's the basic talking points of this. Oh, excuse me, sorry. I was if you have pictures of my artwork, please send them to me. If you didn't get your prize, we'll send it, recontact me so I can get the dang things out to you, so I can get the next one started. Griever's got his thing going on with that. Check out his channel for Extra Life, play video games and win. And then there will be a drawing. I mean, there will be a toy drive, just with some changes. I'm still a little hurt on what to get for a prize for a big thing because everything's kind of. Let's just face it, Nerf has sucked this year, which is pretty much the conversation with this is we've been but yeah, like I literally saw a post from like 10 years ago that was more than 10 years that said 10 years ago, and it wasn't 10 years ago because it was a Facebook memory. That post was 10 years ago, not the post that reminded me. But yeah, like I'm a little just there's no big bad Nerf prize this year immediately that's apparent. Like I could get like a Prometheus or something last year. I want to keep the things kind of current, but Nerf is like making robots block stuff, um, gel blasters, like just. I mean, I kind of like the ninja rough cut looking thing. Like I got a kind of an idea for it, but like it's just a half baked mod idea. It's got too much crap on it for me to try to actually want to plug up. You know, it'd be a ton of sculpting for me to fix it for what I actually want to do to it. And like Dart Zones, the pistol they came out with, the Deuce. Yeah, that's cool, but you know it's got problems. Rival Jupiter. Uh, No, people. That's the thing. Nerf, they're doing gel blasters right now, and that's their big thing. And like, I guess I could get like a Busby, not the Busby, the Avenger First Pro Tomcat. That would be cool. But everybody's taking the drum off and sticking mags inside. Like they're like taking the capacity away, which is ridiculous. So I guess I could do a Tomcat with an optional mag adapter. So get FFW on that, or one from maybe Jade or something, or somebody I don't know. You see, I really would love to give away something like the Quick or some kind of really cool, like a Magpie or something like that. But to give that away, I have to get a battery, I have to get a charger to go with it. Because if I just give them the blaster, it cuts out people from other stuff. They again say, "Oh, here's your really cool blaster. Now go spend $150 to make it work." Like that just seems bad. And those blasters are already expensive to go with. I mean, I'd love to give somebody like the Quick. I think that's awesome. To like, I mean, it's not something I'm after. I mean, I don't really want it. I'd love to or like a Pew Pew. God, people would go nuts over a Pew Pew. I'd give a Pew Pew away. That'd be so cool. But like, you have to. Oh wow, I can't afford one. I seriously doubt I can talk to the guy into like giving away $500 product, or even something at a reduced price like that, and then you'd have to go out and buy the batteries and stuff to go with it. So it's like it's like Christmas and getting all the toys you've ever wanted from Toys R Us, or like getting a Nintendo, or like it's like getting a Nintendo and then you open up a box and it's a shoes. It's a pair of shoes instead of the actual Nintendo unit. It might come down to me picking up something that's been sitting around for a while, or something else for a prize. I mean, I'd still like to get like something from one of the retailers, but there's no communication there, and some of them have policies where they just it's not a review thing. It's just they just don't get involved on that stuff, which is perfectly fine. I mean, I don't fault anybody for that. Christ, you want get one thing, everybody wants you to do a favor for them, so I understand that entirely. Oh God, but like I don't know. Nerf has just been like this entire year for me. I wanted to do more videos. I wanted to get stuff up, and I mean, the best thing that they put out was the Trailblazer, I think it was the pistol. I think it's called. Yeah, like I'm, well, in more than one ways, I've outgrown the hobby. Uh, yeah, but this and that. Like I went to APOC this year, and I was miserable. I was absolutely miserable. It was hot. Even like of course, I did have like sweat pants on, but I cut them off the legs, so they weren't really shorts. They were just longer, and I rolled them up. But it was hot. It was miserable. I watched everybody else play. I could I barely could walk across the ground to go take a leak. I could get driven in. I got driven in and got dropped off, and then I had everybody help me pick. I mean, God, nobody said anything, but I know what everybody's thinking. It's like like, it's cool that I'm there, but at the same time, you can see people looking at you out of the corner of your eye when you're sitting there sucking oxygen through a hose at the war, and you haven't gotten up to do a damn thing, because you really can't. So, like, my career of nerfing itself is pretty much done. Even if I, manage to lose a ton of weight, I'm probably not nerfing outside as much as I would again. I would be confined to the indoor stuff, most likely, so I can toddle along. I am conforming my new loadout and stuff loadout to be with what I got, but I need time to and money to get this stuff built. So like, yeah, I don't know, like my taste for the hobby combined with this lack of anything interesting anymore, and the way it's moving into further and faster and deeper into uh, this competitive market is killing me. I didn't. I remember back when we played this, it wasn't competitive stuff. I mean, it was competitive. We had plenty of competitive guys that put up there and played, like Van and Langley and these guys. They liked the competitive edge, but then we had people, like Griever and that were, competitive, but they still liked to play, and other guys that would come in and some that couldn't be named. That, like we did it for fun. We having lots of fun, and now the fun's starting to be sucked out of it by by with the competitive edging, and I'm not happy with it. I'm not happy with it. It's starting to become less fun, and I've always said that when it becomes no more fun, that will be the end of this channel. This is going. I expected it to go on longer, but I don't know. I mean, like I can kind of see the end of it coming the way we have. Well, I still the indoor stuff. I mean, that's a lot of fun, but it's hard to if I could get an actual portable unit that's like in like a suitcase, not like because the one I have is on wheels. It's this giant airport suitcase thing that they is portable. My insurance will take it, and I need one of those like an Intigen one that's like the size of a large fat briefcase. One of these things. It's like that, or even just a couple of small tanks in a backpack. I can move because like that, but it's I don't know. I don't know. I don't like the direction the hobby is going. I don't like what Nerf is doing. It's not my play, and I'm an old man. I'm an old man. I'm an old man in this hobby. It's a young guy's game, I guess, to get out there and to play it. It would be fun though to show some of these younger kids exactly how you take a short dart and drop it on somebody, what's supposedly out of range. You can drop a dart on somebody's square center chest and watch them get confused as how they got tagged. If you don't believe me, just ask Langley. Like that. By the one war I was at in Jersey, man, I was on fire, just knocking people out left and right in the middle of an open field, slightly outranging people. Nobody paid attention, just tagging around left and right. That was my quad shot. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Yeah, yeah, Shirt Dirt HPA Freak Fest. Yeah, I see that coming. I see that coming. APOC is now just a competitive thing. It was always kind of heading that way, anyways. I watched people at the HVGs get a little testy over stuff, which was interesting. Nope, nothing from John under blacklight. Ooh, maybe. I do something to a blaster as I sent him. Oh, I sent him a thing. Oh, no, yeah, I sent this. This is one of those blasters that I was supposed to have out quickly, and I didn't get out quickly. But he sent it to me to get it finished, and I didn't get it. Took forever to get it done. The looks good. Definitely looks good. Show it here. You guys can see. It's Strife integration by him, by John, and then there. It's not going to be able to see it very well, but some dice and a little skull painted in and weathered up. That was my job, was to paint it. He had blacklight pictures too. They glow. It's just cool. Yeah, but yeah, I can see the HPA coming through. Wreck-It stuff was there, but luckily it takes a lot of power to run a dart. So yeah, it takes a lot of power to run a dart. So yeah, it didn't work out so well. They start dropping off after the first two. After a reload, the things start dropping. That's only until we get the large tanks into them. It's coming. I know it's coming. I remember Fowler called this a long time ago. He called it with rival. He actually called it with rival. But you know, all it's gonna. It's it is what it is. I mean, we thought of this stuff when we were first starting. We wanted to have wouldn't it be cool if you could just go and buy something, stuff like that, and we got what we wanted, and well, some people got what they wanted. That's what they wanted. And I'm just not a big fan of that. I like the idea of going to a park and play just because it's Nerf and it's those Nerf toys. Now it's going to be if it gets up there and popular, it could be up there with airsoft. I hope it takes the. I hope it doesn't go the way of airsoft. Yeah, that would suck. Somewhere between airsoft and paintball would be nice. Where you don't have to pay to play, pay to win, but you don't have to have the best equipment. So EPU this takes away. Yeah, the pew pew is well, I just want one. If you haven't shot one, it's love at first pew, you know. Like we my buddy Josh has one from FFW, and he had it cranked up all the way, top speed, full auto, all the way, and the hallway was about 50 feet or so, maybe 75. And I shot it. I shot emptied the mag, and it wasn't like the darts didn't hit the end and go pop 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 pop. It's just a one long thud, just a long thud as the darts nearly like some of them like literally hit the dart that hit the dart on the wall. I mean that thing it's just devastation in your hand. Oh yeah, it's total OP, total OP, completely entirely OP. And if it was out in the wilderness, ready for everybody to get, it would repeat nothing. It's literally taking nukes to cavemen. That's what that thing is. That thing is the what that blaster is what the comet was to dinosaurs, or the plague or whatever killed them off. It just has Jesus killed off the dinosaurs. That's what Jesus killed the dinosaurs. What else was he supposed to do? I got his shirt. Should get a shirt that says Jesus killed the dinosaurs. That'd be funny. Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah. So, oh god, I've been yammering on about that. So, I got a couple of guys on here that are definitely, I believe I do, they're definitely old men in the hobby. So, what do you guys think about? Why does it always not show everybody? Never understand that. What do you guys all think about that in there? Some of the older guys I got in here. What do you all think about this in the hobby here? Being old men. Yeah, Macabre, you'd actually dig the pew pew. It's an insane. I don't know, Macabre, if you're familiar with the FDL. It's essentially uh, it's a hose. It's a dart hose that's like this big. It's a magazine fed pistol. It's a hose. All this is a hose, just a hose. As much as like the Gatling gun from in the one that what's his out of darts makes is a hose. This thing is a little hose. Just, that's it. Done. Like an Uzi from a 80s drug lord movie, except with like realistic ammo rationing. You hit the trigger once, that's it. Not like the movies where like it just goes on forever. This is like done, one fart and it's out. No, thing is amazing. One beer. You should drink more than that. Not anymore. Oh. So none of the old guys have any thoughts on how this hobby's going forward. Like I ought to get a way to. It'd be nice to have a voice thing with this. Maybe I should start doing like Zoom ones or Google Hangouts or something. It'd be kind of cool. Tear item to store brands. Yeah, I think I feel the same way too there. Yeah, see, that's another worry I have too there, Ryan, as well. I'm worried I've said it here before, and Grandma's going to buy the most expensive one, therefore the good one, and she's going to give it to some kid who's going to take it out in the field and literally blast his brother right in the face because little kids can only point. They can point straight forward or they can point at a 45-degree angle, which is either your face or your not your face. Oh, you can post them to any of my. You send them to my Instagram or Facebook DM or something like that. Doesn't matter, as long as I get here. It's probably easiest to do them through one of those or like them. Work out fine. Yeah, I think. Well, one of the things that like you said, Joshua, with the modding, is like we've lost like the modders. Like it was not even so much as like the cosmetic modders have somewhat have disappeared. Uh, what happened to Nerfenstein and oh my god, like Frankenzilla, he still does stuff, but Mr. Nathan's busy doing other things, and these people have disappeared. Like exiled. When's the last time you saw something from him? He took two of those big ones with the hoppers and put handles on them, man. It's just that stuff was cool, you know. Those big, huge, freaking Prometheus or whatever it was. He stuck a pistol grip on those things, and then he used that thing. You know that freaking what an awesome blaster to throw one on. You know. Oh yeah, kids will teach you how. Don't try to keep up with kids. never, never try to keep up with kids. That's a bad idea. Getting tired. I can't remember. Yeah, the blasters. Yeah, the trigger only ones. That's a neat trick. That's actually really, and like you said, the like power bells and things like that. Those are great for kids because they just hold it. It's like dang, 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 and there it goes. They ought to come up with more stuff like that. You know, would like to see more of those. I still think maybe you sent me one. I don't know. I think somebody sent me one. Maybe you, most likely you. One of the first people I go to find blaster parts. 'Cause frankly, you got blasters. Yeah, I fear that. Yeah, look, Xavier's. I see him posting stuff, but they're not like maybe I'm just watching the wrong people nowadays. You know, whatever happened to gutting it. You know, I'd say it goes all the way back to the. Oh, let's see, the kits for the strifes when we had everybody had to make the vector kits. I think that was. I remember that the vector kits started coming out. And it would be right around the time that Josh would mention there that it just was like that's what it started. The everybody had to get their stuff. It's hard to type with gloves. Yeah, it does need to be accessible for everyone, and that's another thing that worries me is if it goes into being pay to win or basically pay to win and play or pay to have fun with it. You know, it's not like the days where you can just go buy a Maverick and go have fun. You know, you can go buy stuff off the shelf, but you got to drop money. I remember when like you could just go buy a rough cut and you were good. You know, rough cut, rough cut. What do you need to know? Rough cut. Rough cut handles it. That's it. That's all you need. Rough cut. You know, and you can get a Chronos and you can be good. But like it's now to be good, you're dropping 50 bones, man. Before it was like $20. Oh yeah, glue the things together. Yeah, and stop us. We found ways around that. Well, to be fair, we do kind of find ways to damage our equipment. Yes, that stuff has changed. That's what it comes down to. It's change. It's change. Times have changed, and we were waiting for the change, and we got it. We got it. We got the change that we wanted, and now it's evolve or die. And this is all just plant stuff that's been in my head for a while since I go up to FFW and like the help, and I end up like I'm watching like people like do 3D print, and they're doing uh, putting all these blasters and mayflies and stuff, soldering them up, and I'm cutting barrels and like putting together like um, single springers. You know, it's like when this isn't relevant anymore. Yeah, elevator just. Yeah, I think lockdown really. I would have thought lockdown would have made people turn to their stuff more. That would be interesting on this conversation if we had a uh, Decepticreeper was here with this because he does a lot of cosmetic modding and stuff like that. It'd be really interesting to see, basically basic paint jobs. Well, not basic paint jobs. If you see his stuff, it's pretty damn cool. I mean, just basic paint jobs, and some light modding and stuff in there. It'd be interesting to see what his take on this would be. It'd be kind of cool. Deceptive Reaper, if you see this for some reason, or no, it'd be interesting to see your take on that. Because I thought that at least people would be doing, like more. Oh, bugger. What happened to it? There it is. Like he wanted to put more painting, you know, paintings and things like that. I mean, this is about, the single, basic single springers are no longer relevant anymore. It's not something that became a relevant blaster. But I don't understand why this is not something that's still not relevant. I mean, it works. I guess in a competitive way, these would not be good anymore. They just wouldn't be good anymore. But like fun, these are fun. These are fun blasters. I don't know why. Like a Night Finder. Everybody loves a Night Finder. This one's actually in really good shape. It's probably going to end up being for sale sooner or later. It's got a this is why I said I need to evolve. We all just kind of need to evolve into this because it has a. Oh my god, I can't even find enough darts to do it. Oh, where are they? This thing is so full. Oh god, these darts are awful. There's so many full-size darts in there. Even I realized that was a problem. I fire back in the day, speed loaders, yeah. Ammo was possibly losing a second. More expensive, yeah. Well, that's right. I get all kinds of different, but this one's got a inline mag on it. I think it's a 3-shot inline mag. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna do something about that brass. Oh wow. It's not exceedingly fast. I believe I'm going to have to update the spring and seal in that thing to make it much better. But yeah, I remember when those were like, that was, oh God, you would show me that inline mag like that 10 years ago, it would have blown my mind. Not only because it was 3D printed with space technology, but that would have blown my mind. And we had inline mags at some point, basically, but I don't know. I'm scheduled to go upstate. Or yeah, either going to return. Yeah, it'd be cool to stop by. It really would. Maybe we can time something out for that. It'd be kind of cool. Swing by Pirate's place, grab his ass. A little reunion going on. That'd be cool. Leave Valor where he is. Screw Valor. No. That was a lot of fun. Yeah. Oh well. I missed it. Nerfomania, Nobicon. Oh my god, yeah, Mag 212. Chicken. I got a story about him. I was thinking about that the other day. Like I've been thinking about my nerfing. As you can tell, I've been putting thought into the nerfing career that I had. And I remember in either my first or my second APOC, I think I want to say my second, but I think it was my first. And I got my cart, my little fold-out battle cart, and I'm walking down the road. And I bought it, John. I think I bought it just for that, and it was so hot. I mean, the road to APOC is the road to hell. There's no parking. You're just walking down this sun-exposed black macadam path with burnt grass basically on either side. Just no turf, no shade. Like end of like begin like in like mid-August, just walking down this path, and it is just stupid hot. Well, I know some place we can go hang out, or at least grab a bite. There's some places around ish here, and I remember this dude, I'm dragging my stuff, and I think I had like the stuff in a cart and some stuff in my hand, and I was like maybe I was much, well, not much, but I was thinner then, and I'm walking down, and I hear somebody coming up behind me, and it's like, and like I turn around, and I see all this hair, and I'm like, oh my god, that looks like chicken. And I had heard that the Northeast boys were coming up. Okay, that thing is making me want to sneeze. The Northeast boys were coming up, and sure enough, it was chicken. It was chicken, and I'm like, oh, cool. I'm eating chicken. Cool, chicken's here. I'm like, that's really cool. And then he walks up next to me. And he's like, I see you're struggling and dying in the heat. Like, let me take some of your stuff. And I'm like, no, it's cool. I gotta drag it anyways across the field. Besides, he had like a ton of stuff. I'm like, nah, it's cool. He's like, so you good? And I'm like, I'm good. So, and he's like, oh, you're Clowny, aren't you? And I'm like, yeah. And he goes, oh, I'm Jackson. I'm like, yeah, I know who you are. He's like, cool. Then I'll see you down at the field. And I just remember standing in there thinking, why does this guy know who I am? Like, I have 200 subscribers, maybe. Like, I haven't been anywhere. And then, like, that was just oh, God, I'll never let him live that one down anyways. That was the one that I talked to Drac for like 10, 15 minutes. And then he did a video, and he immediately turned to my banner, and he's like, I don't know who that guy is. You can go to Griever's channel. You can see it. Beaker Griever. Oh God, I forget who the kid with the Jufro. Oh, I forget what his name was. He just started laughing and laughing. Not more than like 3 seconds earlier, he had been talking to me, and they just burnt me unintentionally. They are not. They have never let me live that down. It was so freaking bad. It was so funny though. Friends. What are friends for? Except making your life miserable. But yeah, those were the days, man. Those were the days. Back in my day, maybe we should start a nerfing old man thing. I guess we do already have one though. We have the rear guard. Maybe we should start organizing the rear guard better and make it an actual force of things and affect change. Like change for HVZ. Because being that I am an old man, it'd be nice to have a HVZ game I could participate at. Like Homely said, I believe it was Homely said it. Nerfing rascals. Rascal Squad. That'd be kind of cool. Rascal Squad, or like we went to rear guard, yes. Well, when we went to the one, what was it? The one end war. Like, a lot of people were really complaining about the first one in Ohio. They were really complaining about like being not be able to keep up and stuff like that. I mean, that was honestly my experience, and my experience twice actually. The second time it was. You don't talk about the second time. That was a really, really awful experience. But yeah, 21. It would, yeah. Well, yeah. We at least we don't entirely eat a shit ton of hills. Oh God, yeah. It would have been nice to have like missions that go across the cafeteria, get a sandwich, you know, like, or like, you see, they did that. Apparently, they did it at Ragnar Oktoberfest. Like, I think that's what it was. They had missions to like guard stuff. No, I wouldn't be opposed to standing there guarding something for people. It'd be kind of cool. You know, guard a safe point. Guard a water station or something. And get zombies against that. There's things that we can do that we don't have to up and move around a lot. I mean, what if somebody, like missing their legs wanted to do it? Depends on how bad you feel, Gabriel. Depends on how bad you feel. I think I'm already 44. Is there 44 or 45? I don't know. Math is hard. I never learned it. Oh, I'm just complaining out loud. Although, squeaky gill or wheel does get the grease. It would be nice to do and organize it. Maybe like doing a Nerf talk about stuff like this for HVZs and things wouldn't be such a bad idea. Organize a Zoom or something like that where older people and people that run Nerf games on campuses could actually get together and like, yeah. Or else would you have Alzheimer's? You can't remember what else it would be. Well, it's scary. Oh, yeah. See, I am not in flag run shape. My knees are shot. Like at work, they gave me a chair, and like I never wanted to be the guy in the chair the fat guy in the chair at work. But I am the fat guy in the chair at work because I can't keep up with everybody else. But I do make it an effort to do as much as I possibly can at the desk, keep it cleaned up, right up, and keep everything moving. So at least it's one thing everybody else doesn't have to worry about. But yeah, I think that actually doing like a meeting online to set something up like this with people wouldn't be such a bad idea. Affect some kind of change, get the not necessarily old heads in on it, but like people that have rear guard members, people with mobility issues and other issues, or they just don't feel like running, or they'd rather sit and you know do nothing and just guard all day, which is fine by me. There's got to be missions for stuff like that we can affect, even if we just come up with a bunch of them and they're just ubiquitous, everyday missions. They just grab and plug into the thing, you know. It's like, oh, we just grab a couple of them off the list here and put them in here. That would be just fine as it is. I really don't want to guard a water station all day, because zombies aren't going to be interested in a water station. So they could spice it up a bit, but you know, it could be something that zombies have to get to. Oh God, yeah, I've already thought if there's a zombie apocalypse or something like that, it's like I'm just gonna give my shotgun and my family and like give me a beer and like I'm just gonna sit and wait because I'm not gonna drag anybody else down. The best case scenario, we're going down the highway. I can jump out the back of a station wagon and be a landmine. We could go for a group or the folk that have for a long time. Rolling carts. That's actually kind of a cool idea. So my cripple squad. I always thought it was cool though, but we already got a snack squad. I mean, yeah. See, it'll be interesting to see what these guys in the hobby do as they get older. Now, like a lot of us have some years on these people in the hobby. Uh, it'd be interesting to see what happens when they start getting, uh, you know, older and falling apart. Maybe maybe they disappear. Maybe they stick it out. maybe like Drac and Coop and uh, Xavier. Well, Xavier is actually kind of up there, getting up there with the rest of us already. He's a little older, I believe. I think he's older than he. He's not as old as he looks. Beards make you look older, but he's still younger than I keep thinking he is. I forget how old I am with a lot of this stuff. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens when these guys start to get up there to where they're starting to think, maybe I need to take an extra day off to recover, maybe that's when the change will start to happen. Maybe we can all just sit back in our chairs and be like, I told you, I totally should have done this years ago, but no, you didn't listen. Young whippersnappers, get off my lawn. I'm betting it's just us old guys and be like nerfing and get off my lawn. 30 and up only. You know? Yeah, I think he's in his 30s. I think he's in his 30s. I'm in my 40s. I always forget when I go to these events. I'm usually like the oldest guy there. Except for like some of the events, there's just one old dude that's always there. He's got a heck of a loadout every time I've seen him. He's got some cool stuff. Just walks around the exterior border and just picks people off. Velcro darts and whistle. We had Velcro darts and whistle. That's the way we liked it. God dang, do I have any Velcro darts and whistle? I got girth darts that destroy things. Girth darts that destroy things. Uh, Crap darts that don't do anything. Mega darts that used to do something. Other mega darts, excuse me. Vacuum darts that supposedly worked. Chinese darts that suck, but not to anything. Blue mega. I don't think I have any whistlers in here. I got round darts that bounce. No, I don't. There's a lot of full length darts in here. For God's sake, it's like almost all full length darts. Hey, there's a foil I was looking for. Wow. I've taken the foil and really laid it out. I was going to use it for a thing. 2551. The Sentinel. In the year 2000. I fiddled in there for a while. I see here for maybe 7. So I'm even older than Lonely. Jeez. Yeah, I'm like 41, 44. I'm older than Lonely. Oh my God. Thank God Greener's older than me. God, I wish he was still on the channel. Evil laugh. Insert evil laugh here. Okay, well, these are all just going right back in. Anyways, these are stupid. And the darts that suck. I like those darts, though. Ah, yes. Oh, it's right here. Oh, lucky birthday. Yes, we have the same year, Macabro. I forgot. So I got stuck being a Virgo, and you got Halloween. A day over 80. I don't feel like a day over 80. Definitely true. Oh, speaking of a day over 80, what time is it? Oh, 10 o'clock. Yep, I have to get ready to go to bed because I have to get up and go to work because we don't have a manager anymore and they fired the other one as well. So everything is going to hell at work, which is fun, but it's all right. I just try to keep everything in line because it's fun. fun, fun. Okay, where was we? Where was we? Okay, so in summation, I'm old. We're all getting old. Nerf is starting to suck. Uh, boxes, send me pictures of your stuff. Let me know if you didn't buy it, if you didn't get your stuff yet. Yeah, work is never fun. I wonder if people at fun places complain, like, oh, well, oh yeah, I never seen anybody happy at Hershey Park. They always sound miserable. Of course, they think Hershey Park's hell, but hot, miserable park. Ugh. Yes, thank you. And Griever, toy thing and my toy thing are going on. Griever's got a charity event going. Check out his channel for Extra Life. He'll have a video announcement out for it tomorrow. And that's pretty much it, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'll try to keep myself alive long enough to make another broadcast, or at least get through to November, so we can take care of the toy drive again. And after that, no bets are off, whatever. Because I'm old, and we're old nerfers, old dogs. All right, guys. Peace, love, and nerf. Good night, guys.